guys, welcome back to the TB Drifting YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified anytime something comes up on the channel. We're going to be doing a little bit of work on the car today. It is an E36 mod that I came across on Rome Charpentier's Instagram page. He answered a couple of questions from some Instagrammers, and this was one of them that was answered. And I saw it, never even realized that he had done this mod to his E36, but it looks amazing and it's something that I wanted to tackle. So I'm gonna insert his clip here.
So Too Many Tacks asked, how do I get headlights like yours for the drift car? If you're in the US, you actually already have them, you just don't know you have them. So this is the first time I've actually released this information. So good question. This is a stock headlight. Completely stock headlight. This piece right here is the clear plastic that normally turns yellow that you can't see out of, and all we did is we cut this off. So we literally cut it off here, cut it off here, cut it off here, and then painted it. And then you're left with these two lenses behind it. The only thing to keep in mind is that they do like to crack lenses. I've gone through probably like 8 to 10 lenses, glass lenses, because you burn them out. So but yeah, anyways, that's how you do it. You literally just cut a stock lens so you can see through it better. And that's all we did. So have fun, go out there and modify the car, play with them.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna be tackling today. So basically, we're going to take my stock headlights, which are here. And as you can see, they do get a bit hazy like he said. So we're gonna take these out of the car and just cut it at a diagonal so that it looks like a eyebrow or something. And then we're gonna paint whatever's left of it once we get done doing that. So I think it's gonna be a pretty cool little project. I went to Walmart just a minute ago and purchased a couple little goodies for this project. I went and bought a angle grinder, and because it only comes with a large disc, I went ahead and bought a couple more smaller discs, a little bit thinner so they can cut a little bit better. And then I bought some Krylon black paint so that we can paint the lenses once we get done. And then I bought these little sanding blocks, so once we get the lenses cut, we can kind of sand it down and make it a little bit smoother than just the raw cut. So got that stuff. And I also ordered from Amazon, it's just a little, if I can get it open, just a little cheap thing of yellow film that we're going to put on the actual glass lenses that will be exposed to the outside world. Hopefully, which in his video he didn't say it helped, but hopefully with it having some sort of vinyl on the front of it, it will keep it from cracking as much. Probably won't help. If not, oh well, I'll just buy some more glass lenses. I'm pretty sure it's an inexpensive part, so it wouldn't be much to replace that. And if I end up not liking it and end up breaking lens after lens after lens after lens and I get tired of replacing lenses, I'll just buy another set of stock E36 headlights, which is dirt cheap. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this project. First thing I'm gonna do is take the headlights out, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So now we have both of our headlights sitting here in the floor, and we're gonna do a little bit of work on them and get them all prepped. Alright, so you can see I've made a mark here and made a mark down here where I want it to come down to, and then just drawn a line with a straight edge. Same with this one, but I messed up, didn't come down far enough that I liked, so I redid it. So now there's two lines, so I'm gonna have to make sure that my eyes don't get crossed up and I hit the wrong line. So now we're gonna just do some cutting here, and hopefully this thing goes really smooth. So I think I forgot to actually hit the record button, but here's what I have for now. I was gonna start cutting right here, but I realized that the wheel is a little bit thick. But I realized that the wheel was a little bit too thick, so it actually started cutting up higher. So what I'm probably gonna do is just sand this down, and then whenever we paint it, you shouldn't be able to see it. Might be a little imperfection there, but nothing too major. So what I'm gonna have to do now is just kind of sand all of this up to the line. I wish I would have gotten a Dremel now. I figured I'd be able to just cut on the line and then it would be done, but looks like I'm gonna sand this one until it's complete. Alright guys, what's up? It's day 2 for this little endeavor that we have going on here. I did not get a chance to do it all in one day just because we had some plans, dinner plans, and we had to leave. But so yeah, it's day 2, and we're gonna try and get these things finished up tonight. At least get them painted so that it looks good. The only thing that we really have to do now is, I went to Harbor Freight and bought like a little $10 Dremel, and it came with a bunch of different tools that I've been trying to play with and see what works best to kind of trim this thing up to make it look as even as possible. It's not gonna look perfect, but hopefully the black paint will kind of hide all the imperfections. Plus, it's gonna be on the front of the car, and at a distance you won't even be able to tell. This is what we have so far. This lens looks a little worse than this one. This one we started cutting a little too much toward the top on this one, but I think we can figure out a way to cover that up and paint over it, and you'll never be able to tell that it's there. But you can see it's kind of uneven, so I'm going to use this little Dremel and just kind of buff out all the imperfections there and try to make it as even as possible. This one looks really good. I do need to kind of sand it a little bit more to make it a little more even, but it's pretty straight. We just got to touch up a few places, and then it'll be ready for paint. So I think we're going to work on this for about another 20-30 minutes, get it all prepped, and then we're going to paint it. So I got them about the best I'm going to get them. My patience is running out. They are definitely not perfect, but hopefully the black paint will kind of keep you from seeing those imperfections. I'm going to use this paint here, and let's do some spraying. Well guys, as you can see, another change of clothes because it is day 3 of this project. And I'm sure you guys are ready for this to be over just as bad as I am, but I think today is the day we are going to put these on. I came out this morning and looked at them and they looked great, but I kind of want to throw another coat on them. Unfortunately, it did not work out to my favor. It ended up cracking the paint. It looked like a spiderweb effect. And after reading up on it, I guess it had something to do with the paint not completely drying. The paint can actually said to spray all coats within 2 hours of painting the first coat, or after 48 hours of letting it cure. It was about 10-11 hours after the last spray, so it kind of cracked the paint, and I had to go and resand it all and try and do it again. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of crack in it just from the previous layer of cracking, but you can't really tell from a distance unless you get right up on it. But worst case scenario, it doesn't look good, and I either buy new headlights or I just completely sand them back down and then put a gray piece of vinyl over it so that it matches the car. But here they are. As you can see, they are not perfect, but they do look pretty good. Actually, the cracks went away, that you can't even see them now, so that's cool. Paint must have settled. The only thing you can see on them is this little dimple, and that's the little nipple that was on the headlights originally, that you used to line up the headlights. But I ended up cutting those off, shaving them, and then kind of sanding them down. But as you can see, it's not perfect, but I think these are going to look really good once we get them into the car, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. There they are. They're installed. They look pretty decent. They're gonna look even better when I put the yellow film on them. And that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna measure these little lenses here and then cut out 4 yellow pieces of that vinyl and throw them on there. Alright, so I've got our first little yellow disc cut out, and I'm probably just gonna use the same template, which was this CD. The lens is only about 1/8 of an inch wider than this, but it seems to fit it pretty good. So I'm just going to cut out 3 more of these and then put them on the lenses so that they're all yellow. As you can see, it fits it pretty good. Up there it's a little flat, so we'll just have to cut the excess off, but this will fit it pretty good for the most part. And then yeah, we'll just do it for both lenses and then they'll be yellow. Alright, so I got one side done and one side is halfway done, and now we need your all's opinions on this. I want you to comment below and let me know what you think on this, whether you like one side better or the other, and I'll tell you why I like one side better. So on this side you have both yellow, and on this side you have like the Euro mod where only the inside is yellow. The reason why I like this side better, at some events we're probably going to be running at nighttime, and what I'll do is I'll turn on my headlights and let you see, which I haven't done it yet, but I'm picturing that the driver's side headlight will be blue because the bulbs are a blue color. On the passenger side, however, because it's going to be mixing with yellow, it might put off kind of a green color, which might not look so good. So we're going to turn the headlights on now and see what they look like. So just what I thought. These are blue, and these are like a green color, which it might not look so bad at night, but we'll never know until we see it. But I want your all's opinion. If you like both of the lenses having yellow on them, let me know. If you want just one, the inner, let me know and we'll make it happen. To me, I think that both of them yellow look much better than just one of them, but I'm just looking at it as a headlight visibility type deal, which I could change the headlight bulb to more of a white color, but then we're just still going to be giving off a yellow light, so I don't know how that's going to look. Boom, there she is, and I think it looks amazing. Just look at that. If you saw that coming at you, wouldn't you be scared? So as you can see, this mod turned out really well. It took a lot of time, especially since I'm not able to spend a ton of time at night doing this, just because I'm doing it after I get off work and then before dinner, and a lot of time isn't in my schedule for evenings. So we finally got it done though on day 3, and I think the mod turned out awesome. Thank you, Rome Charpentier, for giving me the inside tips on how to do that, and by that I mean I did not come up with this mod. It was already done by Rome Charpentier, the Formula Drift Pro driver. He does it to his E36s, and I thought it looked really cool, and he kind of explained it a little bit in one of his Instagram posts, so I ran with it and now we have it. So hopefully it lasts us for a little while and we can keep this little mod going. If not, we'll throw a set of stock headlights back on it, and oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure and hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below on which side you liked better. And until next time, we'll see you.